Wait, before we do this. Are we live?
We are live.
We're live. What is up? My name is Abby Alonzo. I am joined by Trinity Johnson.
Hello, hello.
We decided on a whim, what the hell, why not? We're going to have a draft party. So here we are in Cards and Culture in Perkins Row. You know, we are partnered with Cards and Culture, Culture Media and Cards and Culture.
There we go.
Our brother and sister
Tongue-tied.
companies. I'm sorry, there's a lot going on. You guys are going to see we have a setup of 4 TVs in front of us for the draft because it's go time. We've been talking about the draft for months. You got a Heisman winner. You had an incredible offense this year. And you've got potentially 3 LSU Tigers going in the first round.
Yes.
Jayden Daniels, Malik Nabers, Brian Thomas Jr. We gave predictions last week on where we think they're going to go, but who freaking knows? I don't know if you guys know. I used to cover the NFL in Dallas. Did a lot of studying of mock drafts and all kinds of stuff. My team that I was assigned to, or one of them, I covered the Saints, the Bengals, and the Titans. So I
was just showing them the scenery.
I was just about to say, I'm seeing the couch. What's going on? I covered the Titans. We did a live draft coverage, and when they grabbed Will Levis, I was blindsided because there was no way that was going to happen. They did it. So with that said, anything can happen. And when I say anything can happen, right now the odds for Caleb Williams to go number 1 overall to the Chicago Bears are literally like plus 150,000. Like Vegas has already said that's what's going to happen. However, we have seen crazier things happen. Could Jayden Daniels land in Chicago?
I
Thoughts?
have no idea. I don't want him there, but
I don't think anybody wants to see Jayden in Chicago.
No, but I will say, they're a better team now, but I still don't want him in Chicago. I don't want him in Chicago at all. I think he'll do better at Washington.
Okay.
100%.
So that's
because it's a new OC, and you'll just be able to have all that new together, and so that way they're learning together and not just you're going to do what I'm telling you to do because this is what works in the past. So they're going to actually be able to have this new foundation and be able to work together and build together, build a new offensive program.
I completely agree with you. Honest to God, what I want to see happen, also, Anthony's got money on Jayden Daniels going 1 overall, so that'd be really cool. I'm sure we'll get a reaction if that does happen, but and this is a stretch here, right? I want to see the Las Vegas Raiders trade up last minute with the Commanders and see Jayden Daniels be reunited with new Vegas coach Antonio Pierce. We love the storybook and the storylines here at LSU. To see Jayden land with his old coach after, turning his entire college career around, being the underdog, coming into a program after Joe Burrow, so you already have that pressure. Yep. He worked his ass off and became a Heisman winner himself. Yep. To see him continue the storyline and go link up with Antonio Pierce in Vegas would be incredible. Now, the odds of that happening are not great because the Commanders GM is not about it. Understandably so. When you need a quarterback, you go get a quarterback. And if the Heisman candidate is still on the board, why would you pass him up? Yeah. A lot of talk about whether Caleb Williams is the right guy to go first to the Bears. There were questions about character. Yeah. There were some rumors about him saying he wanted ownership of the team that he landed on. We don't know how true that is. Draft rumors always start when teams are trying to go get somebody and they don't want other teams looking at them or whatever the reason is. Right. Whatever the reason is. So the draft in Detroit, Michigan, they are panning the camera around right now.
There are so
it's getting
many
close.
People. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, dude. It's on my bucket list to go. Yeah, we're getting close to the first pick. Look at him.
Oh
Again,
my God.
He's got money on it. Okay. He's got money on the first pick. Let's get you on the couch real quick.
On in.
You have 1 minute and 18 seconds.
Before Jayden's pick?
Yeah, take a little scoot to your left for me.
There you go. Everybody look at Anthony.
She's like, there's cameras up there.
Oh, Lila's not about it.
Lila, get up here. Damn it.
So, you can cop it on him. All right, so we have just about a minute.
Yep.
When did you place the bet that Jayden Daniels was going first overall?
I think it was like October-ish. October, November-ish.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think it's likely?
Right when I realized he was going to win the Heisman.
And you didn't place a bet on the Heisman?
And I didn't place a bet on him. Yeah, that's when I was like, I'm not missing out if he goes number 1 overall. So.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I got it at 7,500. Then I got it at plus 5,000. Then I got it at plus 2,000. As the odds kept going down, I was like, holy shit, this might actually happen. And at one point, it was like minus 500, plus 500, which was the closest, and Caleb was like minus 400, and I was like, oh, this might happen.
And what are the odds now?
On DraftKings, it's like minus 20,000, and then on FanDuel, it's minus 100,000. Caleb's going number 1 overall.
Okay, so the odds of that happening
Caleb's going number 1 overall.
Are not great.
Unless Caleb trips and falls and tears his ACL somewhere.
Don't you say anything like that.
I'm not wishing that to happen. I'm just saying, if that's the only way he's not going number 1.
You put it out there.
No, I didn't put it out there.
They're showing Eminem on the TV. Yeah. We're going to – so, Anthony, we sized up the couch camera for not anybody that's 6'7". So, Abby's going to zoom out a little bit so he's not – oh, there we go. We're good.
You're looking good.
We're good. Now you can see all of Anthony.
I was just chopped off? My head was chopped off?
Yeah. No, you're good. Yeah, we're good. All right, here we go.
Oh, my gosh.
They got Eminem on stage here.
Who?
Eminem. He's from Detroit. It only makes sense. He did a commercial with Roger Goodell. There they go.
This is the pick?
Yep, first pick.
First pick.
What's gonna happen? Are you gonna cash out? I don't think he's gonna cash out. I'm gonna be honest.
No,
oh my gosh, I can't even.
The Spooners are like, haha, we took his money.
No, they did us. Yeah. They stole your money.
Like
Here we
this dumb
go.
Louisiana person took Jayden Daniels.
All right, if we're quiet just for a split second, it's because we're trying to hear the TV. Is Eminem gonna announce the first pick?
I can't even.
Now, if Jayden doesn't go number 2, that's going to be awkward.
This is what Eminem looks like now?
No shot. Yeah.
Wow.
So this is what he looks like? Is he he's announcing the pick?
Yeah, he is. Hold on. Here we go.
Where's the
That's
who's
Eminem.
got the volume?
Eminem is announcing the first pick, y'all. Here we go. Oh, is he about to perform? No, huh?
No.
They have like music up on
He's
stage.
about to perform.
He's gonna rap the first pick.
That would be sick.
Who's this?
Wait.
What's going on here?
Oh, they're like doing some sort of Aiden Hutchinson. Okay, so they got us. They juked us. They're having some of the Detroit Lions come out.
You guys have been on the clock forever.
Oh my god.
For some reason. Dude, they literally said 1 minute and 18 seconds until it started.
Well, I think this is like
I
the
guess
actual start.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess the Bears are on the clock, but haven't. You'll see the little
yeah,
graphic.
like where is the graphic? I'm just looking for the graphic.
Do you know where the iPad is?
I'm getting blinded by this fight. I just want y'all to know The TV is directly behind the light, so I'm not going to be able to see tomorrow, but it's all right. All right, they're making announcements.
Oh, my gosh.
Amon-Ra St. Brown is talking at the podium right now. Aiden Hutchinson's fit is kind of fire. You want to switch it so they can see what we're talking about? There they go. St. Brown, Hutchinson. Detroit looks lit, I'm going to be honest.
Lit and cold.
I'm not trying to be in cold weather.
No.
All right, get on with it. God, they take so long for this stupid shit.
This TV is sucks.
Jared Goff. Oh, yeah. Okay, Eminem. All right. So, obviously, we can't stream the whole draft the whole time because YouTube will remove us.
Are we going to do this or what?
They're not.
Okay, so let's say they're going to keep chatting. Let's say Caleb Williams goes, you lose your money. Is it like 100%? It's fact, right? Let's say that happens. Does Jayden absolutely go two?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Football, I would imagine so. I think you should go one. So
I think he should go two.
I think you should go one.
I think you'd be stupid to not grab him if you're the Commanders.
I mean, how long is this pick going to take?
Forever.
Okay.
Let's see, what time is it? 7:11?
They've known who they're picking, right? I mean.
All right, Roger Goodell, get off the screen.
Every time he
yeah,
gets up to
nobody,
him,
literally nobody actually
like nobody
wants
likes
to see him on the
That's
screen.
unbelievable.
Did we turn it up? I can't really tell because.
Yeah, he turned it up.
Okay.
Because we can definitely hear better. All right, they're kind of building up to it.
Yeah.
Just say Caleb Williams' name and move on. Nobody cares about this part. Here we go. The NFL draft is now underway.
So they get 5 minutes now?
The Chicago Bears are officially on the clock. They have 10 minutes, but it's not going to take 10 minutes, y'all. The first pick, yes. The first.
They're going to take 10
No, the first pick of the draft is going to take. All right, let's go. Let's under 3 minutes.
I think over.
Over 3 minutes? It's going to be under. I'm going to say a minute and a half.
Yeah.
They already know who they want. They're not playing any games. They don't have to play any games.
They're going to get an extra commercial in, which is going to take a few minutes.
I'm saying a minute and a half till we have the first pick. We're 30 seconds in.
Wow.
Okay, so let's give our predictions for the three guys that are predicted to go in the first round. I know you gave yours on Valley Vision on Monday, right?
I want to change mine, though. I want to go.
I
want to go 2, 6, and 10.
No, you can't change.
No.
You said 2, 5, 10.
It's one spot. I just think that the Giants are going to pick Nabers at 6.
Instead of the Chargers?
Yeah.
Oh,
so 2, 6, and 10 for me.
I think
put money on
Harris
BT at 10.
Go to the
so.
Giants.
You think?
Yeah.
I think he's going to Arizona.
Who?
Okay.
And then Malik's going to the Chargers.
I think Arizona's going to make a trade. Arizona's going to trade their pick.
Really?
Ready for that?
That'd be some tea.
How do you feel about that?
Damn,
We're about
they're
to lose,
about to be a minute and a half in, and they don't have a pick. Dude, Chicago, what are you doing, bro?
I'm telling you, it's going to be all 10 minutes.
It's not going to be 10 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Nobody's called them. Nobody's called them.
Dad, yeah, you think over a minute
Nobody's
and a
called
half?
them yet. Look.
The face.
Look at that look.
Oh, my
Caleb
God.
Williams is just bulling on the couch right now.
He's just scrolling.
Jaden's going to be on the phone when they go to
You're
Jayden.
He's just literally waiting. May have just gotten a phone call.
Did he get a phone call?
Quarterback.
He leaned forward and they got him off the
I think
screen.
somebody was like, Caleb. Yes. I'm number 1 leader.
Thanks, Dad. Yes, I did lose. It took longer than a minute and a half. You're right. You got me. You got me.
Wrong. So Abby's 0 for 1.
Yo,
Just say Abby's 0 for 1.
All right.
Okay,
I
now
am 0
it's
for 1 on the
3.
night. That's great. I'm going to go 2-5.
She's been coming at me hot.
Okay. Actually,
Were you there for when you leaving?
I did.
Be in touch. I'll talk to you soon. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, anyways,
I'll make sure I text you about it. Yeah.
I think Brian Thomas is going to be top 15.
He what?
Top 15. I don't think he's going to be in the top 10
No?
BT. Because
I'm kind of mad that I didn't put a top 20. There was a DraftKings had a top 20 under top or a 19 and a half. I should have taken that. That was plus 155.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
So you could have bet $100 and won 155. Wow, look at the time.
Oh, my goodness.
What's going on?
It's been 2.5 minutes. I'm just going to say this. I don't think this happens, but it'd be kind of sick to have Brian Thomas in New Orleans.
What pick do they have?
14.
They're going to quarterback first. You heard it here first.
They're not.
No, they're not.
The Saints
They're not.
go quarterback.
They're
It's
not.
like pressing buttons to get her to react.
If the
It's
Saints go
unbelievable.
the quarterback route, I'm gonna. Somebody's
Why?
getting
You
hit.
hate Derek Carr, so
Because
why are you so
you
mad?
don't spend. I'm about to. Let me
Yeah,
not.
why are you
speak.
so
might have
like?
to
Just
bump that
relax.
down.
Just breathe.
Because you don't spend that much money on a quarterback like Derek Carr, and then go draft another one. You drafted Jake Hayner literally last year.
Where? What pick?
At the end of the
Yeah,
draft,
exactly,
at
the end of
like
the
towards
draft.
the middle and whatever.
At the end of the draft.
The Saints are not going
They're
after
not-
a quarterback.
yeah.
And if
I'm
they
just going to
are
get comfortable
making
over here
moves,
because it's going to take a
me and
full
you, bro.
10 minutes for the Bears to pick their pick.
Okay, they're just playing games.
Yeah.
This is why
What did I say though? I couldn't remember. You said over under what?
She didn't say anything. We're talking about why. We're not talking about that right now.
I said, no, I'll own it.
Yeah.
I said it was going to take a minute and a half.
Wrong.
I'm wrong, for sure. We're at,
I just don't
they have
understand what
6
they're
minutes
doing. And
you said
and
over
9
under what,
seconds
3
left on the
minutes?
Clock. Over under 3 minutes, yeah. Y'all both said over, right? No, you said under.
I said under because, I mean,
Last minute decisions?
They're
Are they getting
showing-
nervous in there?
I don't know. They all kind of look pretty.
Yeah, they don't look
Yeah.
excited for having the number 1 overall pick. Because they know they're getting
they've
Caleb.
been knowing what they're
and
doing. They're so boring. If they go Caleb Williams,
Oh
they're
my
so
God.
boring.
I don't like that smile. He feels good about it.
do you really think he's going to get like a franchise? Like, do you think he's going to? No, I don't think so either.
Why are they making
What
him
else-
sweat, though? That's so messed up
Yeah.
if they know that they're picking him.
A lot of people think that he's going to be like the next Patrick Mahomes, but I don't really know. I think he's not.
When was the last time that, seriously, in all talk, when was the last time that a number 1 pick as a quarterback was the next Patrick Mahomes?
Well, a quarterback
Or-
hasn't even stayed with their team except for like
you
Trevor
have-
Lawrence since 2021.
Yeah, and look how that. Yeah.
But seriously,
There's
I'm,
so
like
many
I'm
flops,
asking, like, who was the best number 1 overall quarterback in the last 10 years?
Chat, weigh in. Dad, Carl, I know y'all are in here and y'all have football knowledge.
Jared Goff?
Jared Goff?
He wasn't number 1 overall, was he?
No.
Matthew Stafford, was he number 1 overall?
No.
I think
Actually,
Matthew
I don't
Stafford
know, I'm
was.
just
I think
answering.
Matthew Stafford was number 1 overall.
They can hear you, so answer in the chat for the football guys
I
in
think
here.
Matthew Stafford was number 1 overall, and he's maybe one of the only quarterbacks that went number 1 overall that won a Super Bowl. I'm serious. Think about that.
That actually doesn't sound too
So I'm like,
outlandish.
I feel like all the time, I'm like, they always make a big deal about this pick, but I'm like, how many times do you see this person be?
I mean, look at Justin Fields.
Yeah.
And like the 49ers trading everything away to go get him, and that didn't do them anything good. Come on, dude.
What
I
are they
hate this. Like,
doing?
They just showed a lot of things about Jayden Daniels
yeah,
right
they
there.
did. They're
Yeah.
showing B-roll of Jayden, but that's so they keep playing you.
Why is
Up
it now 9:52?
Because the pick is in.
The pick
And now
is
Washington
in.
is on the clock. All right, the Bears have their pick. The first pick of the 2024 draft is in.
Love that
Of
suit.
course, they're going to shoot it to Molly before they freaking give us the pick. I love her suit,
Yes,
though.
right? I was just saying that.
They just said it.
Suit is fire.
Who just said it?
Do not say it out loud. We need if y'all get the pick before we do. Do not
I'm
say
pretty
it.
sure she just said it. I'm pretty sure she just
No,
said they're not.
they have to announce it on
But
stage.
I'm sure. I feel like she just reported that they said that they're going with Caleb Williams. Like what she just reported.
I mean, it sounds that way because she is giving a report on Caleb Williams, but
Yeah.
oh,
What did you
Caleb
say?
Williams on the screen. Let's move on.
Yeah, like he
Because
is
let's move
over
on.
it.
It's over. Like,
There
let's go.
Is that the call? Nope.
Curveball, Marvin Harrison Jr.
No, I mean, the Bears need help in all assets. All right, yeah, the pick's in. All right,
I just saw
dude.
somebody say, "Go Tigers! Let's go!"
No.
No, you did not.
You want that to happen so bad.
If
Trying
that
to will
happens,
it.
I'm
Trying to will
literally
it.
dropping the mic.
Trying to will it.
What are they doing?
Are they trying to get
This
like?
is so aggravating. The pick is in. Yes, we know. Announce it.
It's so funny because I cannot hear the TV. Only one.
Well, we're gonna see it.
Yeah.
It says it right there on the bottom. Look, Caleb Williams won.
Yeah, but yes, it's Caleb
That's the best
Williams,
available.
but
It's Mel Kiper's best available.
There
Here
it
we
is.
go.
all right. Anderson, Marvin Harrison Jr. Here we go. The Bears select Caleb Williams. All right, so
There we
check.
go. Check.
Yeah, I know. Poor Anthony.
How do you
What
feel,
does
Anthony?
happen? Caleb Williams to the Bears. Do the Bears have their franchise quarterback in Caleb Williams. They think so. I guess character concerns weren't a problem for their front office.
No.
USC bites. All right, Dad.
I don't know. He's not going to be great. No one's been great as the number 1 overall pick. So.
Okay, well, maybe the number 2 overall pick will be great. He will.
Oh,
wait. We're tripping.
Who?
Joe freaking Burrow.
He's good, but has he won a Super Bowl? Has he won a Super Bowl?
How do we forget about
Joe? Sports show trying to pick up a quarterback that got drafted first and does really well.
But I said who's won a Super Bowl? That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't won a Super Bowl. He went to a Super Bowl in his second year. Joe's also if we're being real, dude's been hurt.
Agreed.
Yeah.
2 out of 4 years in the NFL,
right?
Or
what was
2
it?
out of 3 years in the NFL.
Yeah.
That hasn't been a great, and he's shown flashes of greatness, but Joe hasn't been a great NFL quarterback.
You're not wrong.
No, you're not.
You're not wrong. You're just, again, not afraid to say things.
I know I crush all the girls' dreams when I say that. But
that's okay.
I think Jayden has the potential to become like Lamar Jackson in a way, especially with his run game. If he's just more careful.
Jayden's balls, we saw that. We actually asked a bunch of times in the press conferences what it was like for the O-line to try to protect him because he just scrambles so much.
Yeah. What did they say?
Lamar
Do
Jackson.
you remember?
They just, they turn around and they're like, yo, bro, what are you doing, dude? They just let Jayden do his thing. He's tough.
Yeah.
I think I'm more anxious to see the 2, 3, and 4 picks, and then
me too.
And see where Malik goes.
I want to see the top 10. After that, I'm kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
Oh, and 14.
I'm mad that I couldn't bet on where Malik was going to go because I wanted to bet on him to go to the Giants because I really wanted him to go to the Giants.
Did it lock down before you could?
Yeah.
They shut it down.
See, I was thinking Giants as well. I don't know because I feel like the Giants haven't had that really great wide receiver since OBJ.
No, they haven't. Right.
Like a solid one.
But I also heard that they had some concerns about drafting an LSU receiver because of OBJ.
Because of because he didn't have a. Wait, catching up in the chat, Carl said Brian Thomas Jr. I don't know what you're talking about him. It was probably an answer to a question earlier. Ender was watching Valley Vision for this year's number 1 pick. Nice. We appreciate you being here. Dad, no, I do not want you to tell me when the pick is in or who it is. I want an honest reaction when I see it. Do not tip me off. Yes, the Bengals need an O-line badly. I think at one point they led the league in sacks allowed. That's why Joe kept getting hurt that year that they were on the Super Bowl run. Not great. So you get an O-line. That's a storyline throughout the NFL, though. There's a couple different teams that the Chargers need an O-line. The Jets need an O-line.
Not a good track record for the Bears.
What? First team in the last 60 years to draft 3 quarterbacks with top 15 picks in an 8-year span. So it doesn't work well.
I'm saying, they didn't draft well and develop well. Trubisky, bust.
Yeah.
Fields,
Justin
bust.
Fields, bust.
Well, I don't want to say Fields is a bust yet, but, when you trade him for a 7th rounder, that's not great.
Well, then maybe it's a good thing our guy didn't go to Chicago.
Yeah.
But I'm not really crazy about him going to Washington either. Washington's still on the clock with 4 minutes.
I don't want him to go to Washington. I want to see a trade
left.
so
I want
bad.
to see I want to see Vegas trade up right now.
I want to see it so bad.
It's probably not going to happen. But Antonio Pierce and Jayden Daniels went to Supper Club in Baton Rouge when he was here. Ender, oh my gosh.
Wow.
Ender, I just made this connection. You used to watch me on Titans Today. Yes, I did used to report for the Titans. You're a Titans fan. Wow. I'm glad you're here hanging out with us. That's so cool. I did not make that connection. It's taken me weeks to make that connection. You followed me over here. That's so awesome. Thank you for being here for real. So you really aren't an LSU fan at all.
An Abby fan. We love an Abby fan.
That's awesome. Appreciate you. Dad, if you're tipping me off, I'm going to block you on the chat. I'm not kidding. Don't do that. He said, aw, JD.
Who do the Bears go with at 9? That's the big question.
What's up?
Who do the Bears go with at 9?
According to I actually don't know. They need a defensive end. They need an edge bad. They also need a receiver.
I think they go Bowers from Georgia, right? He was from Georgia.
Look at you.
The tight end.
Yeah, Brock Bowers. That's actually not a bad move.
That's my guess.
For them. Molly McGrath back on the TV in the pink power suit.
Where do you think J.J. McCarthy's going to go?
J.J. McCarthy, so we were talking about, so we're waiting on number 2. Washington's still on the clock. The pick is not in. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. Patriots have the 3rd pick of the first round.
McCarthy.
He says J.J. McCarthy. I say Drake May.
Ooh, yeah.
But
Just a guess. And the
I
only
don't
reason
think
it's a guess
Drake May is the better quarterback, to be honest.
I agree.
I think J.J. McCarthy is. Oh, they're showing Jayden on the TV.
Smiling.
He's got a blue little power suit on with some sunglasses inside.
Yes.
Look at the chains and the jewelry is
iced
out.
Okay,
All right, the Commanders,
hands.
the pick is in. There is no trade with the Raiders, unfortunately.
Our boy will be going back to the West Coast.
I don't know, dude. I think it's Jayden.
Yeah.
You're on it. Oh, watch Lila. She's right here.
Okay.
All right. Come on, guys. Get on with it. This is the obvious stuff. We want the T. Where is Jayden going? Carl is saying Washington is JD5. That's what it's looking like.
Yep.
Mel Kiper's talking about them taking him.
DraftKings has Malik at number 6 pick as like the favorite to go number 6.
Okay.
Really?
Putting $10 on it.
I'm gonna
Oh my god.
betting on camera.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm more interested in where Malik goes right now than I am where Jayden goes. I think it was
$10
just
wins
the
me
obvious.
$15. It's nice. If he goes to the Giants, I want him to go to the Giants too.
Did you just put it? You did? 10 wins, 15. You said? All right. All right, guys, come on.
Here we go.
I hear some I'm nervouses back there. Where do we think Jayden's going, y'all? Jayden Daniels to the Commanders.
There we go.
We knew that was going to happen. He took a visit, and it was a dual visit with the Vikings, I think 2 weeks ago, and there were bad reports coming out of that visit saying that he wasn't fond of the dual visit kind of thing because Minnesota needs a quarterback as well.
Yep.
Kirk Cousins is no longer there. But he came out, I think, 2 days ago and was like, that's BS. I enjoyed my visit, and they found a way to make it work because he is headed to Washington. There's Brian Kelly. He's hugging Malik. Wow.
Oh, his mom is beautiful.
Oh, my God. His mom is beautiful. I'll be honest with y'all. The Washington's freaking organization is a dumpster fire.
Yeah, I'm nervous for him.
Yeah.
It's a dumpster fire.
Happy that he went number 2. That's awesome. But yeah,
Yeah.
I hate that he went to the Nationals, the Washington Nationals.
You're in baseball mode. You've been watching baseball all day. The only FBS quarterback with 12,000 plus pass yards and 3,000 plus rush yards. And can you believe he went 2? When is the last time that happened, that a Heisman quarterback was the second quarterback to go in a draft? I wonder.
Ender said, gonna be a fun
Yeah, I'm
season.
down. My draft's down.
Johnny Manziel didn't go number. Did he go number 1? He didn't go number 1 overall, right?
Hey Siri, when was Johnny Manziel drafted and in what round? Oh, the first round.
He
but
was
what
definitely
pick?
a first rounder.
What
yeah.
pick? 22nd
Yeah, that's what I
overall
was gonna
pick
say.
in the
So
2014
I would imagine that draft, but he wasn't. He didn't win
Johnny
the Heisman
Football.
that year.
No. All right, Patriots are on the clock. Now, this could be a plot twist. They desperately need a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Who? What?
The Patriots need a quarterback. We're saying Drake. What's up? How are you? Good to see you. We're saying Drake May or J.J. McCarthy, but they also need a receiver, and I did see some mock drafts that landed. That's crazy, Malik in New England. I don't think that's going to happen, but I saw it out there.
Huh.
I say J.J. McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy. Anthony's saying J.J. McCarthy. I'm saying Drake May. 5 minutes left. I mean, they know what they're going to do before draft night. So what is the holdup? Oh, I guess they got to get on the phone, huh?
Yeah. How come they're not
showing
that?
For trades, honestly. Like they're probably just seeing if somebody does anything desperate at the last second to be like, this is what we would accept. All right, cool. Yo, they're throwing the kitchen sink at us. Like we're a little unsure if we want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff.
It's a whole game. It's a whole game, but like.
Oh, they're having a high school watch party for Jayden Daniels.
She probably wants to go out so bad. She probably has to go out. No, I don't know where her probably need to take her over in the grass area.
We're talking about Lila. She's not on screen right now, but
she won't
she
sit
is
with me.
here at the shop for this watch party. Also, while we have a second, do want to shout out St. Rock Vodka. If you can see it a little bit. We'll switch the camera for you. There's a bar here in Cards and Culture. It is the 7-3 Distilling Bar. St. Rock Vodka is the official vodka of Bayou Traditions, the official NIL collective of LSU. So purchases of those bottles, some of the proceeds go back to the LSU athletes, the ones you're watching getting drafted tonight. It's great vodka, great people, great purpose. So pretty sure you can find them in a lot of the restaurants here. You can get drinks with them, and in Total Wines, Rouse's, and a couple of the local liquor stores in Baton Rouge and New Orleans. Check them out. We appreciate St. Rock for sponsoring Valley Vision. All right, Patriots pick is in.
Oh, God. I'm scared.
You sticking with JJ? Yeah, you have money on JJ McCarthy.
I had a bonus bet, so I threw a bonus bet on the top three.
I'm scared of you, Anthony.
Commanders' first-round quarterbacks, Dwayne Haskins, RIP. Robert Griffin III, RG3.
Not great track record there either.
No. I mean, you had RG3 second overall in 2012.
That's what I mean.
But other than that,
I mean, he got injured in his second year.
Yeah, I know, but like that was maybe the closest thing to like a positive. Gosh, man, I want to see Jayden do well.
I really think he will do well, but
Nestor Cortez almost got killed on that top screen right there.
Oh, Anthony's watching baseball.
Well,
hey, the cool thing is about
Schefter has to say.
Well, Cards and Culture, we have 4 flat screen TVs, so you can watch more than one thing at the same time.
Look at Nestor almost get killed. Hey!
Oh my God! He almost got drilled, dude. All right, predictions on.
He doesn't look happy. Look, he doesn't look happy.
Oh, KT's getting drafted. We didn't know. She's not at the.
He doesn't look very happy though.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy.
What's going on right now? He didn't look happy.
The pick is in, though. The pick is in.
I'm telling you, it's JJ McCarthy.
Dude, that'd be crazy because the books were like pushing.
I told you.
They were pushing Drake May, right?
No, the books were pushing JJ McCarthy. Is what I said. Like that's why I was like, if you went and looked
I got it backwards. You're right.
If you looked at what team was going to draft which player, JJ McCarthy was the lowest odds.
Third pick, here we go. Drake May! We got it. Drake May to the Patriots.
I'm 3 for 3 right now.
You know, he didn't look happy, though, when they put him on the screen. He
doesn't want to go to the Patriots. Can't find it.
You know, you ever think about that, though? Like, the best players in college football end up on the shittiest teams, and I know that's the whole point. Like, you want to give a fair shot and make sure you don't have a powerhouse just running things like Alabama, but that really does suck.
Yeah.
You want to let somebody else come up and talk?
Yeah, we'll bring you back right before the 10th pick because Anthony swears Brian Thomas Jr. is going to the Jets.
6 and 10. Mark it down. Write it down.
We'll see. All right. Arizona has the 4th overall pick. Arizona needs a wide receiver.
Yep.
I haven't seen too many mock drafts that have Malik going to the Cardinals.
Same.
6 minutes left for them on the clock. I think their move is going to be Marvin Harrison Jr. Again, he won the Biletnikoff. I don't know. It really does stun me how you pass up like a Heisman.
Yeah.
But I don't think you pass up a receiver like Marvin Harrison Jr. Although, when we were talking about who was going to win the Biletnikoff, there was a fair argument for Malik Nabers that he's the better receiver over Harrison Jr.
I think that Malik is more flexible. in his position.
Agreed. Sorry.
No,
Computer's dead, so I have to pull up the stream on my phone. I'm not texting. I'm trying to
show off Harrison.
Talk to people. I have no clue what's going on.
Okay, Don Alonzo said Washington will build around JD.
Hey, Uncle Don. Thanks for hanging out. Washington will build around JD. That they will. He's a pretty versatile quarterback. Again, you comped him earlier to Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
So, let's hope for the sake of Jayden Daniels that we see his career take off in Washington. The track record for quarterbacks that get drafted to Washington isn't great. RG3. But things changed, right? They have a new staff over there. They're doing things differently now. Drake May, now he looks happy to be gone.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you get drafted and you're happy, but.
Then also, I don't know, the stress before is just like something could happen at the last minute.
Yeah. Like as like viewers, you're like, okay, it's locked in.
Yeah.
Like we already know what's going to happen, but imagine you being the athlete that's going to get drafted. Like you have no clue what's about to happen until they call. 4.5 minutes left for the Cardinals. Anthony said he thinks there's going to be a trade here. I don't see anybody trading. I'm actually really bummed that Vegas didn't trade up for Jayden.
Yeah, I was thinking that he was going to end up going to the Raiders, but
yeah, because
I wasn't upset with Washington because they are building a new team, and I feel like Jaylen has proven to himself and to us that he's worthy enough to grow and mature on the field. And I mean, you would want a quarterback like Jayden Daniels to be the face of a new offense, be the face of a new team.
I like that point. I really like that point because whenever the first mock drafts came out and a lot of talk, like Brian Kelly slipped up and said he was going to Washington. We talked to Chris Hilton. He said he was going to Washington. Dad, I see you. Just let me finish my thought before I acknowledge you. I love you. Thank you. But I was kind of pissed because when I was covering the NFL day in and day out, like the Commanders organization had so much drama and just couldn't get it together. And like, it's hard to see a guy who is like a beloved LSU athlete go to an organization that has all that trouble, and you want to see his career flourish. But I like your point of like, okay, they have a new staff. They're going to run things differently. Is that the perfect start for Jayden to be a franchise quarterback and be the beginning of an era that could be the Commanders' kind of reign? They're showing Cardinals pick is in. Marvin Harrison Jr. is on the screen. Ohio State wide receiver, Bolitnikoff Award winner.
And look
My dad agrees. It's a new world in Washington now. Yeah. Okay.
Look at Malik.
And they're showing Malik.
Did you see the inside of his tux? He had all these pictures. I think it was like his time at LSU.
Wait, what do you mean? In the inside?
Yeah.
Aww. I love looking at the draft fits.
Yes.
It's getting close. So the Chargers are on the clock. Cardinals are about to make their pick, or already made their pick. Just to recap for people just now joining, number 1 overall pick to the Bears, Caleb Williams. The Commanders just took Jayden Daniels. Both of those pretty, I think, expected. Drake May to the Patriots, and I'm going to say Marvin Harrison Jr. is about to be an Arizona Cardinal. The pick is in. I love that little da-na-na-na.
This is honestly just a different version of Hunger Games.
Here we go. There it is.
There we go. Oh.
Homegirl. Leslie, come see. Come here. What are you pumped about? Look at the Deion Sanders shirt. Go sit on the couch.
Yeah, go sit on the
we just got a real reaction from Leslie. Scoot over a little bit to the right, or your left, my right. Okay, so Leslie is one of our team members here at Valley Vision.
Nice.
First time on camera. Tell everybody what's up.
What's up?
Okay, so they say Marvin Harrison Jr. and she screams and made a lap around the shop. So explain that reaction.
Placed a bet with my dad and my brother. And naturally we were like mock drafts first round. Let's see how this goes. And so I was like my grandpa like knows I do this, but he's like doesn't know the extent of it. I did my research.
You did your research.
I looked at the stats. So far, I'm 4 for 4.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Atta girl. Should we start making sports betting content?
Yes.
I think that might be
should.
Careful. Gambling is addicting, everyone. Okay, so you had Caleb Williams, Jayden Daniels, Drake May, and Marvin Harrison Jr. Who do you have going to the Chargers next?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So it's Malik Nabers.
Okay.
But that was not who I had for the Chargers to begin with. That was kind of, because honestly, I had him for a New York team.
Same, yeah.
But I do know that he did some training out there, but that was like the last place I thought he would go. Because I'm kind of crossing my fingers that he's going with the Giants, kind of.
Yeah.
But honestly, if he's with the Chargers, I'm pretty happy. But I don't think they'll do it. I don't know. J.J. McCarthy for the Chargers?
No shot.
No. I was like, no, right? Okay, no, that's
no
not.
way.
That is not who I have.
Okay, I was going to say, wait a minute. We got to sit down and talk. J.J. McCarthy
That is not who I have.
Justin Herbert out there.
That was literally.
Slow down.
No, I was like, also, I was like thinking about my man Jason. I was like,
What?
I can't do. No, I was like, no way.
I'm going to check in the chat here, Dad. I see you, Dad. Uncle Don agrees with you. Wrong receiver. Yeah. Oh, my mom commented on your shirt.
Okay, hey.
That's Deion Sanders, Mom, not Barry Sanders, but
Neon Sanders.
I
you
like
already
it.
know.
The Deion Sanders shirt is sick.
And honestly, when I saw that a lot of people were saying that like Malik might go to the Chargers, I was like, that's bull junk. That is bull junk. Ain't no way. But
big Deion fan.
So
over here.
yeah, no, go Buffs, go Buffs.
Well, we just wanted you to share your reaction because it took us
both. Yeah.
No, dude. We got like our whole mock drafts. We like put them in a doc and like everything. So
Commitment.
me and my dad and my grandpa are literally in our computers just like checking.
Commitment. There you go. You're 4 for 4. Well, thanks for hanging out. 4 for 4. Maybe if you stay on a streak, we'll get you back on here. All right, Uncle Don, you're saying the Chargers are taking Malik Nabers. They're still on the clock. 4 minutes and 42 seconds left. Yes, to your point, Dad. Malik played against better and outplayed Marvin Harrison Jr. We had this conversation months ago when we were kind of like trying to make an argument for Malik to win the Biletnikoff. That didn't happen. I still think that Malik is the better receiver, which is why my prediction is that he does go to the Chargers. I think it'd be great for Justin Herbert if Justin Herbert can get an offensive line. Otherwise. But I think, you think Chargers or Giants?
I want him to go to the Giants. I really want him to go to the Giants.
Okay, so if he doesn't go to the Giants, then who's going to the Chargers? You still sticking with Giants? Yeah? Okay. Anthony said 2-5. I don't know. I think it'd be a good move considering Justin Herbert's over there, but they do need an O-line. So if they're smart, they might get an offensive line first. They need a tackle bad, because Justin Herbert keeps getting hurt, and you can't win games if you don't have a quarterback. Saints fans know that all too well. All too well. Okay, so let's get some predictions in the chat. Who's going to the Chargers? Or actually, let me switch it up. Is Malik going 5 or 6? Let us know. 5 or 6. They got more commercials than I mean. When you're watching a movie on Amazon, you don't have the Prime account, and they just throw all kinds of commercials in there. That's what this feels like.
Amazon Prime is the best thing that's ever happened.
I forgot how long draft night was. Sheesh. Also want to shout out Caroline's Cookies. We went down the street and got some cookies today for this little draft watch party.
I took a piece because I was like, I got to get back to work. And I was like, wait a minute, I need to go back and get another piece.
It's all right. I'm sitting on this, kneeling on the table in front of us, trying to set up a tripod and a camera. And at one point, like, it just overcame me, and I, like, literally hopped off, grabbed the cookie, shoved it in my mouth, and then came back to continue setting up.
What was it? It was like, that wasn't my friend last night. It was
literally. All right, Carl saying Chargers, Don saying Chargers.
I mean, Malik
Chad's
does look like a little Cali boy, I guess.
I gotta go. I gotta go that way.
I mean,
and we're gonna have a little break if Malik goes to 5 or goes at 5. We're gonna have to wait for Brian Thomas to get drafted. Now, word on the street. We heard some rumors today that Brian might not even be going in the first round.
That was what some LSU fans were saying on campus when we were going around.
So Trinity went to campus today to talk to some LSU fans or students.
Yeah.
And I guess
a lot of them are like, I really just think it's going to be Jayden and Malik in the top 10. And there was even, I think it was a player development. The player development coach, he said that Brian was going to be top 15. Player development coach from the LSU football team said Brian's going to be top 15.
Top 15. Top 15. The Saints are 14. He didn't say top 10. He said top 15. And
yeah.
BTJ to the Saints? I swear, if I called that, I'm starting an NFL show. I'm just kidding. That's... Sorry. Well,
he scares me. Caleb Williams.
All right, Chargers pick is in.
You think
Giants are on the clock.
Rome?
I don't know. That is, if they don't go Malik, I think they go Rome Odunze.
I don't know.
I think, Anthony, you said Rome Odunze, huh? You said Rome Odunze?
Okay.
I could see that happening, too. He may be a better fit in LA anyway. Yeah. Carl, you're going to come by shortly. Awesome.
Oh, yeah, we get to meet Carl.
Carl is so freaking cool. Carl and I met in the Saints press box when I worked for the Saints when I was like 17 onward. Chargers turned away trade offer calls for Justin Herbert. So obviously ride or die for Justin Herbert at this point in his career. So many teams need quarterbacks, so that doesn't surprise me that people were like, yo, we will give you whatever you want if you give us Justin Herbert.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to take some water here.
I'm scared. Okay.
Here we go. Here he goes. He's so aggravating. Joe Alt. They went Joe Alt.
Wow.
Notre Dame offensive tackle.
Okay, you said they need a tackle.
I just said if they're smart, they're going to get a tackle.
Yep. Malik to Giants.
Smart move by LA.
Yeah.
Because like I said, you can't win games if your quarterback's always hurt. Ender, I know Tennessee has still yet to figure out the offensive line problem. Y'all really needed that, but
yeah, that was a smart pick.
I know fans like get so aggravated when you don't go after a skill player, like a skill position player.
Yeah.
But y'all have to, or not y'all. I'm not talking at y'all. People have to understand, yes, in order for those skill position players to be successful, you have to have a good O-line. That's why even LSU's team this past year, you saw the receiver room pop off. You had a Heisman quarterback because of your unit up front. It is vital that they are able to protect and create the gaps.
Especially for a quarterback like Jayden, because he stays in the pocket for a very, very long time. And not every O-line can protect that long. And
right.
So it's very vital that you, like, I'm glad they made this pick, actually.
Good move for the Chargers. Giants on the clock, less than 6 minutes.
Oh, there's the smile. He was scared.
I think they were showing him before he got the phone call. Oh, yeah, look, he just took a huge sigh of relief.
He was like, oh,
he didn't know what
I
was
can take care
happen.
of my family now. 275 pounds.
Dad, I'll be surprised if the Giants don't take Malik. Us too. Surely he's going in the top 10 because after the Giants, you have Tennessee, Atlanta, Chicago with their second pick, and then the Jets. So, and really, out of those, if he doesn't go to the Giants, maybe Chicago, because they'll also need a receiver.
Yeah.
They couldn't figure that out for the life of them this past season either. And then maybe the Jets. But I don't know. I saw some mock drafts that said Brian Thomas Jr. was going to the Jets, as well as he had visited New York a few times. It could have been the Giants too, but I think the Jets.
Giants pick is in.
The pick is in. Come on, Roger, get on the stage. Let's go.
My sister said, I'm going to be so surprised if the Giants don't take Malik. My sister's not a football fan person, so with her saying this,
it's got to be Malik, right?
It's got to be Malik.
They're going to chat a little bit longer, even though the pick is in. Tennessee's on the clock. They take so freaking long to do this stuff. Yeah, Daniel Jones, no guaranteed money remaining after 2024.
Thank you. Oh, my gosh.
What is that?
It is a daiquiri.
I just saw blue drink. Come on. What's going on over here?
My sister said, I went with Brian to visit New York. Sweetheart, no, you did not. No, you didn't.
He'll go to the Giants. Yep. Agreed. Carl, please not Atlanta for any LSU players.
Oh, that would be horrible.
That would suck. No offense. You're from Georgia.
I know, but like the...
Are you a Falcons fan?
No.
Okay. I was about to say, we're going to have some beef, actually.
No.
They're showing J.J. McCarthy on the screen.
But,
I guess because Daniel Jones doesn't have any money guaranteed after this year.
Yeah.
No.
Don't do this to
JJ or Malik.
Please, I need Malik to go here.
That would be a wild card. Because let's see, the next team that needs a quarterback really bad on the board is Minnesota. They have Sam Darnold, but again, Kirk Cousins is now in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold isn't a QB1, at least that we've seen. Not bad, but definitely a backup quarterback in the NFL. So I could see JJ going there. Maybe Bo Nix, Michael Penix.
New York fans are going crazy.
Giants pick is in. There it is.
Oh,
Here we go, Roger. Let's go. Malik, come on.
Come on, Malik.
Yeah!
Let's go!
Malik to New York.
Yes, ma'am.
Malik to New York.
Yeah. Yep. So.
Tara's back here. Anthony, you put 10 on that? Anthony put 10 on Malik to go 6.
Wow. So,
damn, I was
Odell,
wrong.
now Malik. Ooh, what do we think?
Another LSU wide receiver in New York. I'm sure he's stoked about that, too.
Mm-hmm. I'm so proud of him. I don't know. I just feel like a proud mom right now.
So he's the second receiver. Oh, I wish I had my pens. I don't have a clue where my pens are at. It's fine. Second receiver off the board, right? Yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr. Joe Alt went 5. So just to recap, if you're just joining us, you've missed the first couple picks of the draft. The Bears took Caleb Williams as expected. JD5 is now a Washington Commander. The Patriots took Drake May. The Cardinals took Marvin Harrison Jr. Chargers did the right thing, didn't get caught up in the flashy stuff. They went after a tackle, grabbed Joe Alt And the Giants just grabbed our guy, Malik Nabers, arguably the best receiver in college football, even though he didn't win the Biletnikoff. Marvin Harrison Jr. did, but he'll do well, hopefully, in New York. Daniel Jones got some things to figure out, but maybe Malik can help him figure that out. Okay, so 2 of the Tigers that are predicted to go in the first round are already off the board in the top 10.
Yep.
Now,
when we were getting student predictions, the coaches also mentioned about Mason Smith. We forgot about Mason Smith. What, KT, do you remember?
So did they say, where?
No, but he was, top 20 for Mason. Yeah. He was, top 20 for Mason Smith. And
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm
forgot. Trying to think of who. Maybe, yeah. We haven't talked about him too much because of the quarterback conversation being so heavy. I could see him falling in Cincy, maybe Seattle, maybe Jacksonville.
I don't know.
Chicago? That's 9, though.
Yeah.
They already got a quarterback. Are they going to go and get a receiver to pair with him, or are they going to take care of the defense first? I'm not sure.
They need a lot to work, whatever.
Carl, winner of $15. There we go. Money. It's nice to win $15 sometimes. Body control in great hands. Tennessee on the clock. Still 4 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Where's Ender?
Brian Dable shaking hands. They look really happy with the pick, the Malik Nabers move. All right, so now it's wild card.
He's going to go from the Louisiana humidity to New York, whatever they have, freeze.
Whatever they have. Carl, I really want BJ to the Saints, but they need offensive line help really bad. Yeah, okay, so again, this is kind of similar to a very similar situation to the Chargers. If the Saints are smart, they love to really throw us for a loop during the draft, but they did well kind of last year. Malik's, the inside of his jacket, did it switch? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is a bunch of pictures of his career at LSU, so that's really cool. It shows you how much it means. His mom's crying. Titans pick is in. But yes, Carl, it'd be really cool to see BJ to the Saints, especially with Michael Thomas, and just they couldn't find a flow this year. Derek Carr needs help up front, though, too. So we'll see. They talked to a player development coach on campus earlier. He said top 15, and that tells me if he said 15, he didn't stop at 10. He said 15. So maybe he does end up in New Orleans. That would be so sick.
Also, another crazy story. We were like 30 seconds away from having a FaceTime call with Jayden Daniels, Malik Nabers, and BT.
Yeah, that
was insane. And he even called them back, and he was like, "Are they ready on the red carpet?" They're like, "Yeah, man, they just left." He was like, "Dang, I was gonna get y'all on FaceTime so y'all could get in your video."
I saw that text and I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me right now?"
Yeah.
We just missed a FaceTime, but we're working on some content.
Got some things in the bag.
I'm too impatient for this stuff. Like, if you know who you like, come on. I know the NFL is a business and there's so many viewers watching and it's money, but like, let's go. We have things to do. It's a Thursday. I got work tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, my mom is in the chat. She said, "Kelly, what does that mean, Mom?"
All of our parents just hanging out watching our draft show. We love it. We love to see it. All right.
Anybody want to take a seat in the yellow chair, the hot seat?
Man, we set up this third camera so y'all could get some camera time and let viewers get to know y'all.
KT.
Go Cowboys.
Get off the couch. That's enough. Not the Cowboys.
They're saying Rome predicted. Your dad thinks.
Mr. Alonzo's in the chat. What does he think?
Dunze's predicted to go to To where? Where are you talking? Oh, to the Saints? No shot.
What?
Bengals are going Troy Henderson so they can have money for Jefferson to join Joe. That would be sick to see Justin Jefferson and Joe Burrow reunite. Holy hell. Baton Rouge would lose it. Ender, hey, cut the Titans some slack. You were our reporter. I know. I covered the draft last year for the Titans. Again, brutal move with Will Levis, although it kind of panned out a little bit. But that was a shock to me. They needed the O-line real bad. Clearly, that problem has not been solved.
Nope.
Which is why we're back here, hoping that this year they get it right and they grab an offensive lineman in the first round.
You say offensive lineman and Saints say who dat?
No, we them boys. I'm sorry.
Not the Cowboys fan on the freaking couch. Okay, let's get a little draft analysis from you, ma'am. Y'all have the 24th pick in the first round. You need some help on the O-line, and you need some running back help, and you need some help everywhere, honestly.
We need help a lot of places. Honestly, I feel like what the Cowboys are trying to do is trying to draft another quarterback. We did have a conversation with Dak, but don't know how the conversation went. But I've been hearing chatter about needing a quarterback.
Are you a Dak fan? Are you a Dak Prescott fan?
If I could cut this jersey up.
Hey, at least you're not delusional.
I just feel like Dak's time is running out. So Jerry Jones is kind of like draining our organization. So
Dallas needs a revamp.
Yeah, we need a big one.
Yeah.
Because I honestly don't think it's much more of the players. I honestly think it's kind of like the front office.
I don't think that anybody's on the same page.
That's
over
what
there.
I'm saying.
There's
So,
no like camaraderie of like, oh, I want to play for you, or
Exactly.
I want to put you in the best position.
Yeah.
It's starting to translate onto the field.
Exactly, and I feel like now we have CD who has not have a contract, no talks or anything.
Yeah.
So he hasn't even been to like OTAs. So it's like,
That's because nobody's bought it.
Exactly.
All right, the pick is in. Ender, we're gonna see what your guys did over there. JC Lathan. Okay.
That was a delayed.
There we go.
Yeah.
They did the right thing.
Yep.
You got your O-line help. Hopefully it works out this year.
I love his outfit.
OT from Alabama, JC Lathan.
Yeah. I love these outfits
Where?
lately.
Cowboys? Oh, for Bryant?
What did she say?
I'm for sure top 15, for sure. I don't see him following later.
Top 15.
Yeah.
Top 15.
Dad, you're
Will he
saying
go to the
Roma
Saints,
Tuesday.
though?
I know, but I don't know.
If he gets the Saints, Abby's going to be so happy.
Yeah. We're going to end the show after that.
Abby's going to literally jump up out of the seat. Like,
Ender, we appreciate you hanging out with us. I know you're not even an LSU fan, but we're covering the Titans too right now, so there you go.
Is this Carl?
Oh, yeah, Cowboys haven't won since
Carl.
It's okay.
Cowboys haven't won since VCRs.
I think they're just America's team, but slowly losing that title to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Ugh.
Yeah.
We need to do outfit.
I'm over the Chiefs too.
I'm
need to do
so.
outfit,
Have y'all?
analysis.
Okay. I know this is like kind of off topic, but after the Super Bowl, I have not seen any type of anything that Taylor Swift and yeah.
No, did you see what Chicago did when they drafted Caleb? Like every post on their page, it went CALEB. Like the first letter of each post that they posted today went CALEB.
Wait, all day?
Yes, literally.
What?
Just showed me. It went like the first letter of each post on their Twitter went CALEB.
Okay, so they put in our face.
Literally.
I'm sure people caught on to
joke.
that.
Yeah.
But
It's on Twitter.
Oh, it's on Twitter.
a Taylor Swift type thing. I'm not a Swiftie.
No. Oh, so that's what Taylor Swift does?
Atlanta's pick is in. Remember, they just got Kirk Cousins, so now they have a new quarterback. Desmond Ridder didn't cut it. This last season. That was quick. They're starting to speed it up a little bit. Their pass defense, their secondary was trash at the bottom of the league this past season. So, again, they should go after a cornerback here. Who knows what happens?
Oh, I forgot about
Andrew,
Michael Penix.
I'm really happy you got an offensive tackle. I really am.
Oh my gosh, what do you?
Yes, Michael Penix is on the board. Bo Nix.
Oh,
JJ
gosh,
McCarthy's still on the board, and you do have a lot of teams that need quarterbacks. You've got Minnesota, again, Sam Darnold, but probably want to draft. The Broncos with Sean Payton. Zach Wilson was just traded from the Jets to Denver, but could need a quarterback. The Raiders, Jimmy G didn't do it. Okay. Derek Carr didn't do it. Derek Carr's not with the Saints. But they need a quarterback.
Literally on purpose.
So you have a couple other teams that are going to be grabbing Bo Nix, Michael Penix, and J.J. McCarthy. It's just a matter of who.
Yeah. They're very much needed at any team right now.
Would a plot twist be that Brian Thomas goes to Chicago? Because they could use a receiver.
They could, but I think that's too high.
Draft night makes me want to cry.
Wow, oh, his story. I can't hear what they're saying on the TV.
No.
Figures.
You know, the internet is a crazy thing. Good job to the PR team right there.
All right.
Mom, it's Jayden. I'm sorry, Mom. Jayden.
Thank you for being in here, Miss Donna. All right, let's go.
Yeah, she's a Chicago fan. She's from Illinois. So she's been having
then is she happy with the...
Yeah, she is.
Is she a Bears fan? She's a Bears fan?
She is. She's a fan. She is a Players fan.
Hey, and then she's a Jayden fan.
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. They just showed J.J. McCarthy on the... And now they're showing Michael Penix Jr. on the board with the Falcons picking.
Huh. But...
Does Atlanta go grab a quarterback?
Like...
Am I tripping, or did Kirk Cousins just...
I thought
he signed.
Yeah, he did. Was it until 2025? No?
Yeah. So I guess you would draft, but like...
Yeah, but like that's not what they need. Right. I mean...
That means they're high up on this draft class, and if you think about next year's... quarterback class... If you think about next year's quarterback class, I don't know that you have a franchise quarterback in that.
You don't, yeah.
There are a lot of quarterbacks in this one that... The potential is there. The
so
ceilings are high.
This NFL season is probably going to be a lot of building and putting together.
Oh, yeah, because, again, a lot of teams looking for the biggest piece on their team. All right, come on, guys. Roger, get to step in, buddy. They love to drag this stuff out. I know. The coverage it doesn't freaking stop. Are they gonna do that?
I'm surprised there's no trades have happened right now. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
The world's most hated man.
They're still booing Roger Goodell. We're on the 8th pick, and they're still doing it. Dedicated to it.
Wow.
Michael Penix Jr.
Whoa.
To Atlanta. Kirk Cousins is like...
Whoa.
Why did they draft another quarterback?
Because I think Kirk Cousins signed until 2025.
Well, yeah, he signed until 2025.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming at all.
No, at all.
That's a move that, like... Okay, you have Kirk Cousins for a little bit, but this is similar to what the Ender, you'll know what I'm talking about, similar to what the Titans did last year, bringing in Will Levis behind Ryan Tannehill to kind of learn from a vet, get acclimated to professional ball and like the level of play and get some experience maybe in preseason kind of thing, and then be able to take on and become the franchise's quarterback. So I guess that's what they're hoping with Michael Penix Jr. Finish out Kirk Cousins, or he'll finish out at Atlanta, and then Michael Penix Jr. will take over.
Yep.
Similar to Will Levis and Ryan Tannehill. Poor Ryan Tannehill. Carl Dunn. Kirk Cousins is so banged up, he'll be running for his life. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Kirk is about done, I'm sure. Wow.
They're like, little by little, weeding out the old players.
What do you mean? Well, yeah,
like
that's what happens.
Yeah, I know, but I
you can't play football forever.
I know, but like some people think they can. They think they can.
Oh yeah, but you are seeing a generation switch, and that goes back to the Justin Herbert. Look at all the quarterbacks that you call greats right now. Your Tom Brady's are out. Your Drew Breeses are out. Like Matt Stafford's on his way out. The Jared Goffs, Ryan Tannehills. That whole generation of quarterbacks is on their way out. Kirk Cousins, and now you have your Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, poor Justin Fields just never he flopped. But
he had
Tua,
so much.
Tagovailoa,
Lamar.
So, yeah, you are seeing a generation switch, and I guess Brady's old. Don't get me started on Brady. I already know how y'all feel about Brady, too. I do like the blue. Michael Penix Jr. is an Atlanta Falcon. And I'm curious to see how he fares out in the NFC South.
Moment tonight?
What'd you say?
Will we get a CD Lamb moment tonight from a girlfriend?
Oh. You know, I actually haven't seen any girl. I think this is the second girlfriend.
Second girlfriend.
They learned.
They're learning to play their part because, baby, not play their part, but
know your role, baby.
No, ain't no grabbing no phone now.
All right, the Bears' second pick of the night. Remember, they have 2 in the first round. They've got Caleb Williams. That's a done deal.
Do you want to talk about it?
Lila's on the couch.
Lila wants to talk. Lila, what do you have to say?
Lila, where is Brian Thomas Jr. getting drafted?
I'm the dog whisperer.
She's like,
She
get
said
me
the
out of
Saints.
here. Can we
I think she said the Saints.
The Saints.
to go home so bad. Hey, we just need Brian Thomas to get drafted and we'll wrap it up. How about that?
You said the Saints, Lila?
All right, the Bears. Hey, look, they're completely rebuilding. They need everything, but what are the odds that Brian Thomas Jr. goes? Oh, Roma Dunze, okay.
Yeah.
Tom Brady coming back to Denver. You're funny, Carl. That's funny.
A little Jackson.
Roma Dunze, possibly. They do need a receiver. They need some help on the defense, too, though. Michael Penix Jr. did struggle with a lot of injuries, though. They're showing it in 18. It was a right ACL, 19, dislocated shoulder, 2020. ACL again, the same ACL, and then he separated his throwing shoulder this past season. So Atlanta going from Kirk Cousins, who's banged up, to another quarterback who has an injury problem. Interesting move, but
we'll see.
Again, I'm not in the front office of the Atlanta Falcons, so.
Dirty birds is what they
That's why
say.
I'm here. All right, here we go. Jets are on the clock. Roma Dunze, Dad, you called it.
Good job, Daddy Alonzo.
They grabbed a receiver. So Roma Dunze is headed to Chicago. He'll join Caleb Williams. Okay, so they're bolstering that offense.
Yep. I just hope they can mesh well.
Okay, so what receivers did we have go off the board? Just Marvin Harrison Jr. and Malik and Roma Dunze, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. About time. Yeah, Dad, you've been calling it for a minute. All right. So, on Monday's show, I'm going to pop you off because Anthony has a bet on this. Monday, Anthony said 2, 5, and 10 for those 3 guys.
Yep.
He switched it today to 2, 6, and 10. So he's 2 for 2 on the day. He's saying Brian Thomas has gone 10. So
if BT goes, they just traded up.
Vikings!
No!
Oh, just as I was saying that, dude.
Anthony's
so the Jets and the Vikings have traded. So the Vikings had the 11th pick. They trade up to 10, which means they are going hard for
They've
a
got
quarterback.
2 back-to-back picks.
They may be grabbing J.J. McCarthy. I did read that.
Yeah.
Bo Nix, J.J. McCarthy still on the board. If the Saints only had a quarterback, they would win the South. You're correct. We thought Derek Carr was going to come in and save the day. They paid him a shit ton of money. There was all kinds of comparison between him and Drew Brees, which was a joke to me, but big Drew Brees girl over here. And we had not a great season. So, yes, I truly do believe we'd win the NFC South if we had a different quarterback. But he belongs as a defensive coordinator. I could go on a rant about this for a while.
I think they need a.
What if they? I was literally just thinking, what if they still pick BT? Like that would be a
The Jets?
curveball.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. The Jets don't need a quarterback, so are they
No.
going up for a receiver, which means quarterback. I mean, they grab some dough, but I think out using